Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to this guided facial reflexology routine for anti-aging. If you do this routine regularly, you will literally prevent and diminish your fine lines and your wrinkles. We store so much tension in the face, so much stress in the face and the shoulders and the head. And whenever we work out our bodies, we're only releasing the tension from the bodies. We rarely ever release it from the face. So anytime we're stressed, that tension goes in our face, that deepens our expression lines over time. And so by practicing facial reflexology, you will not only be releasing the tension from the face, diminishing and preventing fine lines and wrinkles, but you will also be lowering stress on the body because all the reflex points in the face will help your nervous system relax. Massaging them will really help put your body in that parasympathetic state. And when you are in that relaxed state, your body's self-healing mechanisms can work optimally again. So let's get into it. If you want to get your facial reflexology tool, all you need is something with a rounded end. My tool specifically has a bigger end, which is better for sensitive skin. That's what I like to use most of the time. And then there's a smaller end. So if you're wanting a little bit more pressure, a little bit more from the routine, then this is great as well. I'm going to be here throughout the whole routine to guide you. So if you want to close your eyes, if that feels comfortable for you, then go ahead and just listen to the sound of my voice. We're going to get started with our tool, whichever end feels good for you. We're going to just place it at the top of the middle of the forehead, and we're going to start doing little slow circles. As soon as you start massaging your face with the reflexology tool, it'll be very, very easy to be present in the body. It'll be very easy not to be stimulated. So take this opportunity to keep coming back to the body, keep coming back to the present moment, keep coming back to the sensation. And then we're just going to move the tool slightly down and do about 3 to 5 circles. Making sure you're taking a breath and you're not holding your breath. And then again, once you've done 3 to 5 circles, you're moving it slightly down. Maybe now you're in the middle of the forehead. And every time you move to a new position, just check in. Are my circles really big? Am I rushing it? Can I make it any smaller and slower? Can I come back to the body? Really good. And now maybe your circles are coming right in between your eyebrows. I'm just going to do about 5 circles here. Taking a deep breath. And then moving our tool slightly to the right. So now we're going to do some circles right above the eyebrow, just right where the eyebrow begins. You will know exactly how much pressure to use. It will be completely intuitive. Your face will tell you. But you don't need to use strong pressure at all unless I tell you to otherwise, or unless your face tells you that it will feel good. Now we're going to go back and forth across the whole eyebrow. Just massaging it. If you feel any tension around here, it might feel good to apply a little bit more pressure. Again, checking in with your breath, checking in, are my thoughts racing, and just keep coming back to the present moment and to your body. When you're in your body, you're not in your mind. Good, and now we're going to do the same thing on the other eyebrow. So we're just starting off those 10 circles where the eyebrow begins. These are some really amazing points for releasing tension in the body. And of course in the face, we store a lot of tension around the eyes, the jaws. We're going to be working all of these areas. And now we're just going to go back and forth across that whole eyebrow. Again, applying more pressure if it feels good. You don't need to spend a lot of time at any point. Between 5 to 10 circles is usually more than enough, unless your face is telling you I want a little bit more love here. Then you can always go back to that area at the end and give it some more love. Now let's all use the big curve together. We're going to get started in the upper inner corner of our right eye. So just doing little half moon circles in the inner corner of the eye. Making sure we're still breathing here, giving ourselves a nice little massage. Trying not to be in the sensitive skin, the sensitive area of the eye, just outlining the outside. Then we're going to move down to the lower inner corner of the eye. So here we are working from the bridge of the nose to the inner corner of the eye, again doing around 5 to 10 circles. And now we're outlining right underneath our eye. Come back to the body if your thoughts are racing. Make sure you're breathing. This is such an amazing opportunity to not be stimulated. This is an act of self-love. It's giving yourself permission to rest and relax. And then let's move to the outer corner of the eye. We're doing some nice circles here. This is the area where we can hold a lot of tension. Releasing the tension from this area will really help to prevent and diminish the fine lines we get around the eyes. So you can definitely use a little bit more pressure here if it feels good for you. When you're ready, just bring your circles up to your temples and give your temples a nice little massage. Then we're going to go and do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're getting started in the upper inner corner of the eye. Moving to the lower inner corner. Again, are we rushing it? Can we come back to the sensation, come back to the hand and the movement, slow it down. Now we're right underneath the eye doing those half circles, not in the sensitive eye area, but just outlining underneath. And then in the outer corner of the eye where we can hold so much tension, we're just going to take our tool and do some nice circles, maybe applying a bit more pressure if it feels good. And taking your circles up to your temples and giving your temples a nice little massage. Really good. Let's take our tool now. We're gonna massage some major reflex points for our biggest organs. So we're going to put our tool right underneath our nose and just slide it across the face. This is on the right side, the right cheek. Once you reach right underneath the pupil of the eye, adjacent to the bottom of the nose, you're just going to stop here and you're going to do about 10 circles. Nice and slow. This is the point for the liver. The liver has hundreds and hundreds of jobs. It has so many functions. It's the organ that gets really overwhelmed when we're stressed, when we don't eat enough, when we have habits that are restrictive, when we over-exercise. It's the liver that's taking the burden of that. I'm just going to give it some love. One of the greatest hacks to aging more gracefully is to honor our bodies and make sure that we're taking time to slow down and we're helping our nervous systems relax every day. Now on the other side, the left side of the cheek, we're going to take our tool again from the bottom of the nose where the smile line meets the left nostril. You're going to stop there. Maybe you want to use your finger on the other hand to support the skin, and you're just going to do about 10 to 15 circles where the smile line meets the nostril. This is the point for the stomach. The stomach holds the emotion of worry. We're just going to help give it some love and help send some love to it and relax the body. Really good. Now let's give some love to our adrenal points, which are on the outer corner of the upper lip. So just where the outer corner is, you're going to take your tool. Again, just 10 circles on one side. The adrenals they sit on top of the kidneys and they're responsible for releasing stress hormones. So we're just going to send them some love to help them regulate. And then moving over to the other side. As we're moving across the face, we're now going to do one of my favorite areas. If you are prone to stress and overstimulation, this will feel amazing. We're going to work on the jaws. So your jaw muscle, your masseter is right here. You can feel it. You can give it a little massage. If you hold tension, it's very likely going to be held in the jaw. If you're stressed while you sleep, it's very likely that you're going to wake up with a tense jaw. So you're just going to take your tool and you're just going to give yourself a nice massage. Your face will tell you how much pressure to use, where to massage, and we're just going to do about 20 circles here. Really let your face and your hands take over. It's very intuitive. Massage wherever it feels good, wherever it feels like there's tension that needs to be released. If you don't feel any tension here, congratulations, you're doing something right. But it's more normal to feel tension here than it is to not. Let's move over to the other side now, doing the same thing. Coming back to the body, making sure we're breathing. This routine will help you. If you do it the night before, you will wake up with a glowing face the next day. You're helping to release all that stress from the face. When you do this over time, you'll really notice a youthful glow. One of the final points we're going to do before we wrap up this routine is we're just going to come to the chin. We're going to do some movements back and forth and the dip in the chin. We're going to do some circles around the chin. Not spending too long here, just massaging where it feels good. Again, your face will tell you. When we work from the top of the face to the bottom, we're helping to relax the body. To wrap up the routine, we always finish off every facial reflexology routine by massaging around the ears. So hopefully you're not like me and you're not wearing big earrings, which might make this a bit difficult, but you're going to take your tool and you're going to go down the ear and then around, down the ear and around. Doing this about 10 to 15 times. Make sure the tool is getting all the points behind the ear as well. There's reflex points behind the ear, so make sure the tool is covering everywhere behind the ear as well. If you don't want to go all the way around the ear, you can also go up and down like this, or just down, 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 down. And again, doing the same thing on the other side. You can go down, down, down. You can go down, around, down, and around. And now you can put your tool down. If your eyes were closed, you can open them, and just to finish everything off, we're just gonna pull on the ears a little bit. Just give our ears a nice little massage. This is a really great hack for anti-aging, for lymphatic drainage and flow. That routine we did is also going to be great for lymphatic drainage because the body needs to be relaxed in order for your lymph fluid to drain properly. And that's what happens when you're efficiently removing toxins from the body. So really great to give your ears a nice little massage. This should feel good, just pulling on them everywhere. We can go our whole lives without even giving our ears any love, so definitely do this whenever you remember. Okay, loves, I hope you enjoyed that. Once you memorize this routine, this is what I do every single day and what I've been doing for years. You can literally just do it whenever you're relaxing, whenever it works for your routine. Once you're used to it and it's second nature, start saying some loving affirmations to yourself as well. Say loving, kind thoughts to yourself, your skin, your face, your cells. They will listen to every single word that you're saying. Come from a place of love. Talk to yourself the way that you would if you were a child that you love so much. And I promise you, you're going to get even better results. The more insecure or the more frustrated you are with your skin, the more loving thoughts you should be having for yourself. Try it out. I promise you, you'll love the result, and I'll see you in the next one.